All right, so let's talk about the new features in Aura. So we have a component here in the preview mode. So we already have this AI prompting here. We also have the design mode here. But what I'm really excited about is the new code mode here. So what it does is it displays the code, the whole code for our component here. And this is all like editable. It's all customizable. So anything you change here, it's going to reflect live on the preview here. Another thing to know is that you can select items. So let's say you select this element, it's going to show the actual code related to that element. So here we have the paragraph, and you can select any element basically, and it's going to focus on that. So for demonstration, what we can do here is that we're going to change the color of the text, the paragraph text. So here it's darker, and you can also change it so it's lighter, and you can undo as well. So let me just put this back to its original color. So you can also change the alignment. So let's say you want the text to be aligned on the left. So here we see it's aligned on the left or to the right. So you can see that the changes are made automatically, and we can control everything in the code because it's basically the source code. Let's put it back to how it was. So what this gives us is that it gives a lot of possibilities. So you can really customize the component to your liking. So for example, you could bring an animation or anything that you like. So here we can add an animation here in the head, and we can use it here on the title, the H1. So we're using it here to demonstrate on the title, and as you can see, we have the animation here. So this shows you all the possibilities that you can do with the code. So it's basically you customize it the way you want. And you can go to any resource and copy the code that you like, or from another component, and use it directly in the one that you're working on. So another thing that you can do with this is that if you have let's say you have a component that you like, let's say you want this button, then you can go into the code mode and select it and grab the component that you want and just paste it where you want it. So for example, let's paste it right here. So now we see the exact same component, the same button that we had in the other component, implemented into this one. And you can add as many as you want. And you can also remove it. So this is one way to do it. But in the design, there's a new feature where you can duplicate the element easily. So you just select it and press on Command D. So this will duplicate the element. And the same way, if you want to delete it, you can just select it and press the delete key. So this design mode is more like if you want to fix small stuff and without the need of prompting, sometimes for the alignment, sometimes just for small things that you don't necessarily have to prompt for it. We have a different feature here. You have, for example, you can add borders. And the corners, the rounded corners. You can also add some padding here. So the design mode is really like practical if you don't want to dive into the code. You want to fix some stuff that maybe the AI prompt got it wrong. So you don't have to like reprompt it again for stuff that you can easily fix. You see the problem, some alignment, some padding, then you can come into here and just do it without wasting any credit. And in this design mode, you can also change the icon. Let's say you want another icon, then you can simply select it and choose another one. So sometimes the AI get it wrong. And this is a great way to change it yourself. There's also another feature here for the image. So what you can do is you can search for, you want to change the image, you can search for it. And you can choose any image from here. It's using Unsplash. And if you can also specify the color. So if your design is more like, let's say you want it red, then it's going to look for images that are red. So let's say you want this image, then we can see the image has changed here. And that's a really great way to do this easily. Again, you don't have to go into the code. You don't have to go into the prompting, and it gives you like the ability to design this component the way you want it. So you can also select and move things around, like let's say this here. So the text is here, is on top of the image. So you can select it and just move it, push it down. So now it's below it. So this is really great for fixing layout. So if you think about it, like this new code mode is like an AI IDE. So you have your IDE here, your AI prompting here, and the live server here.